Rise ye ashen tarnished chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans new and loyal to the next installment of your Dark Souls 3 Platinum All Achievements Easy to Follow Guide Farming Edition. So as you can see here, we now have 26, I have 26 proof of a Concord Kept, and at this stage hopefully you have farmed as well and had a better job of it than I did. All in all, it took me about 6 hours to get mine. The average for this is somewhere between 3 and 8 hours. We have one more long farm to do for vertebra shackles, which we'll be doing next, which again is somewhere between the 3 and 9 hour mark. And then from there, the last of all the farming is for some human dregs, which takes 20 to 50 minutes. So we are nearly there. You've already got the main schlub of farming done. You're about 2/3 of the way through. So now you've got 26 proof of a Concord Kept. Along the way, I did mention in the video I was going to be upgrading my luck. You'll see in the bottom left, luck has been leveled to 40. So that was the only thing I've done. Everything else I've not spent any of the other souls. I did go through my rusted coins. I had somewhere 300 and something. I now have 85 plus 9, so we have 94 of those remaining. We're going to get a few more of those. So over we go to Firelink Shrine. We have a lot of souls to spend on leveling. Okie dokie, so now we're in Firelink Shrine. Firstly, purchase, and we're going to spend over 100,000 souls, and we're going to max out our rusted coins.
Ashen One, be sure to bring
and while we're here,
well met, Ashen One.
feel free to skip forward while I sell the copious amounts. What I am going to do, so you likely will have had the same. You'll see here I have maxed out the number of Titanite and large Titanites that I can have on my person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the 99 that I've held. You would have seen there's 600 more stored. We are going to yet again max out these.
Ashen One.
And it just means we can pick up 99 before we start leaving them all on the floor. And I forgot to sell all of my extras. So I have a bunch of dark swords from the Pale Tongue farm. I mean, I'm not going to keep that. We don't need that. And then we have a lot of Silver Knight shields that we would have picked up. You'll have Silver Knight helms, Silver Knight arms, Silver Knight legs. Can't actually remember off the top if they dropped the body as well, but I'm just going to sell all of these duplicates. Just so that the inventory is not clogged. Mash that X button. Lovely. Dark masks that we picked up from the Pale Tongue farm. A lot of Silver Knight helms. Yeah, the helm is a higher drop rate item than the shield. So you'll likely have more helms, more legs, more arms than any of the other items. But I mean, all in all, this all mounts up. Obviously, every 2 we sell is 1,000. We're selling a lot of these, something in the 40 of these, maybe even more than that range. So it is worth doing, as tedious as it is. I do wish, and I know I said this after the gold coin, the sunlight metal farm, I do wish that there was a way that you can just multi-select, you can mark items, although even then you'd still have to mark everything, so I don't think there is any easy way of doing this, unless there was a drag and drop option, essentially. But yeah, mechanics like this aren't designed for the farmer. Dark armor. You don't actually have to keep one of these. I don't actually think there's a world where I use any of these extra armors. I think the only ones I use are the Conjurator for fire resistance, which I don't think I use anymore, Fallen Knight, and the Katarina set. But one of each armor just to hold on to isn't a bad shout. Right, let's... Hopefully your farm went well and your platinum journey so far is going well. After we sell this, we're going to then just do some leveling up. We're going to get our vigor up to 35 and our faith towards 40. So we can maximize our damage with fire. Then after faith at 40, next we'll get our dexterity to 20. And then once we're done farming, we'll then be able to cash in our vertebra shackles, our human dregs, our wolfblood swords grass, our sunlight medals, and our pale tongues. And then the only thing we'll need is in new game +2, we will then finish off the proof of Concord Kept with the Dark Moon Covenant. Nearly there, just the arms and legs. Isn't this great content? But yeah, I think every time I've done these farms, I always delusionally say to myself, right, I'm never going to do this again. And then obviously I put the Dark Souls 3 Platinum Guide that we're following together. I did my test runs with it to make sure that all the notes were followable. And here we are doing it again. And even now, I can't guarantee that I won't come back and re-platinum this game. There's just something about platinuming the Souls games that is so satisfying and rewarding. Nearly there. Just got these legs to sell now. I don't know if you can hear the button mash, but track and field, track and field, track and field. Sell the legs, level up, and then off to the catacombs of Carthus for vertebra shackle farming. And then yeah, it's once the farming's done, you're over halfway through, maybe even 2/3 of the way through the game at this point in terms of your platinum journey. Because after this, we've just got some end game to complete,
Ashen 1.
and then we're on to Journey 2. Journey 2 is very quick, and then Journey 3, we collect all of our remaining rings. Well, level up. That's the whole
Welcome
point.
home, Ashen One.
Woohoo!
Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then take.
Level up 5 into Vigor. Faith up to 40. Dex towards 20, and oh my lord, how much did that farm take? Right, next. Wow, that farm was horrific that I have this many souls left. So I'm going to stick with my notes at this point, which is if you get a good farm, then you're looking at Vigor to 35 and Faith. You might not even get to 40. So in my prep run, I got my Faith up to 38. Wow, I had to do a lot of farming this time. Okay. But yeah, so Vigor to 35, and then the rest put into your Faith towards 40. There we are.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And then we're going to travel to 6-1, the Catacombs of Carthus. And with this, a brief between farm video this was, so that you could get your leveling straight. We will, in the next video, I will demonstrate the vertebrate shackle farm, hopefully getting a vertebrate shackle along the way. And then we're going to farm that. Yes, with proof of Concord Kept, I only farm 26 because we're going to pick up 2 every run. Yes, you technically could. Every time you do this, you get the first NPC that drops in a vertebrate shackle, the invader. However, it is just easier overall to just get 30 vertebra shackles than it is to keep killing him every farm, because it also means you have to do extra things and extra legwork to get the Moundmaker's Covenant every farm. So we're just going to get it out of the way this time, 30 vertebrae shackles. So the next video will demonstrate that farm, and then we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching me sell all my stuff and then level and then complain how long my Proof of Concord Kept farm took. Hopefully you had a better journey than I did so far in terms of your random drop chance. Hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Drop a like and subscribe if these videos are helping you, and definitely subscribe because it would mean the world to me, as you all mean the world to me. Thank you all. Can't wait to see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.